Once again, it became clear that Russia is the Taliban in a kokoshnik, and it is governed only by Putin's hallucinations and the Kremlin's delusions of grandeur. Meanwhile, the fire of Russian madness blazes and intensifies. Trump, 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 Trump. As is known, he imagined himself as the head of the world. And in his American naivety, he decided that he stands as the dove of peace in his own image. A couple of times to mess on this fire, and it will immediately be extinguished and go out. And for several months now, with an olive branch in its beak, this dove circles over the fire of Russian madness, over the flame of war coups, and almost incessantly messes. The result is zero. It hisses, 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 but does not go out. The main types of droppings that fly into this flame are quite numerous. And it's not just promises, it's a multitude of secret inducements, temptations, perks. But it must be said that at the moment, the entire negotiation peace process has again turned into a meaningless cacophony and into a mockery of common sense, as well as international law and image. The problem with Trump's plan is one. The plan is absolutely theatrical. It's not bad. It's not bad as a pledge for a future war, as an opportunity to organize a small intermission so that the performers could wipe their sweat and take a break, but only as a pledge for a future war. It does not contain a single, not even a milligram, it does not contain a single angstrom of justice. This is not the plan of a strong politician, powerful and skilled peacemaker. A powerful and skillful peacemaker, no matter how bloody and strange he may be, judging by Roman and even Mongolian precedent, always understands that if he wants peace, then to invite. In drafting a peace treaty, one should not only rely on one's own ambitions and showmanship skills, but must also invite reality, justice, and history. And in this, Trump's plan, of course, they forgot to invite them. And it is precisely they that determine the order of things on earth. If we are not talking about some temporary pause, not about a more spectacular continuation of the war, peace can only be lasting and genuine if it is just. And in this case, yes, it is indeed a facade that will very quickly explode into a new war. The recipe for a just peace has not changed over these 3 years. It is extremely simple. It is the 2014 border. It is Putin in a cage and reparations for all the atrocities committed by the orcs over the past 11 years. And a genuine, true peace can only be assembled from these elements. No matter how hard you try, without these key details, the structure of peace will not come together. This structure simply will not work. And at most, what this can give is, well, it will preserve the hatred for a couple of weeks. But hatred has a powerful TNT equivalent and has the property of exploding very thoroughly. In other words, to put it simply, Neither side accepts or acknowledges Trump's theatrics. Russia continues to insist on its right to plunder, rape, occupy, and kill, while Ukraine continues to insist on its right to defend itself from the sick Putin and his apparatus.